Experiencing painful separation on your twin flame journey? Don't worry, keep watching and I'll show you what to do about it. Painful separation. Right, first of all, it's not real. It's an illusion. You can tell that something's an illusion if it feels bad. If a thought feels bad, then the thought is not divine and should not be followed. Yeah, the illusion can look pretty damn solid and pretty persistent at times. That doesn't make it real though. I was in one of the groups on Facebook and some twin flame talker was saying, people say that it's an illusion, but it's not, and they're actually wrong. Just because you see it, it doesn't mean it's real. Just because you're experiencing it, it doesn't mean it's real. I mean, what's this person trying to do? Prove that separation is real? What you're seeing with the physical senses will not tell you the truth. The inner is always primary. So if there's a discrepancy with what you're feeling on the inside and what you're seeing on the outside, don't worry. The inner is primary. The outer is secondary. If you think that the outer is primary, you're in trouble. It's a complete shift in one's way of thinking. The outer only seems persistent because we give our power away to that. So it's just learning to stop doing that. And it's okay to shift your way of thinking to the new way, based on love, not fear. Probably the old way, the old paradigm, the old way of thinking probably didn't serve you very well. So it's okay to change that, to get a new one. You know, really being in the state of illusion, the state of separation, a big proportion of the world is living from that place, but that doesn't mean it's the correct way. There's nothing weird or abnormal about being in union. It's not normal, it's not natural to not be in union. You know that it's your natural state when it feels so damn good. You know how you feel about your twin flame, and so it's absolutely obvious in spiritual truth that they have to feel the same way about you right now. You're the same consciousness, you're the same being. That is spiritual truth, it is divine truth, it's spiritual law. And as more and more unions come together, it will demonstrate that truth more and more. It's just reciprocal truth, the maths of the universe. Your man or woman feels the same way about you as you feel about them. Your twin flame is apeshit about you. I am apeshit over my twin flame. Absolutely flipping bananas. So even if it doesn't look that way and you feel like your twin flame doesn't love you, just feel into your heart, look at your heart and receive the truth from there. Now, all that's happening is there may be responding in an adverse way in the external just because of pain or the illusion of pain. None of it's real, but how they feel for you is still so true, always, eternally. So don't worry about what it looks like. Ego's going to show you stuff in your reality. It's going to show you this illusion and try to lie to you. The ego will try to tell you that your love isn't true, but when you look in your heart, you can see that it is so damn real. So clear and transparent, you know, there's nothing hidden there. Yeah, it's such a beautiful connection. It's real, it's visceral, it's alive, and at the same time, there can be frustrating and uncomfortable bits. So it's just a question of working through the uncomfortable bit to have the purity of your union. And you'll find that you're compelled by something within you. It's safe to allow yourself to be compelled by that. Compelled by who your twin flame is inside. By how they were created. They were created just for you, mind. And the same thing that's compelling you towards your twin flame is compelling them towards you. And that is who you are. That's who they desire in their life. You. How you were created. Who you are inside. And that will never change. You'll always be compelled towards each other. It's how the divine designed you to be. everything that you desire in a life partner. That's twin flames. All you have to do to experience that level of attraction is just clear away what's blocking it. Say no to the illusion. Say no to the bad feeling stuff. It's like, no, this is what I want. This is what I'm having. End of. Just don't let anything get in the way of this feeling that's so compelling and real to you. Yeah, of course, stuff will come up to work through. But even when all that's releasing, don't forget the feeling. Choose to cultivate that loving feeling. That feeling, that love, it's always there eternally. It never fades. It never goes away. If it's your true twin flame and you're concerned you may feel that way about someone else, you never will. Just be willing to be intimate with the divine and allow yourself to move closer to the ever closer to the feeling. Yeah, if you're mad at your twin flame, just work through it. Don't hold on to resentment. Don't hold a grudge. A lot of people feel like they want to make their twin flame pay. Don't do that. It doesn't help. Just be willing to forgive everything other than the feeling that's compelling you. Just focus on that. Practice unconditional self-forgiveness, unconditional self-acceptance. Just stay in the feeling that you care about so much and don't worry about anything or anyone that tells you that you can't have it. Stay with the feeling, follow the golden thread in spite of what's going on the outside. Listen to your heart, you know in your heart what's there for you. Don't get caught up in the nonsense and the bullshit. You just have to surrender to love itself and allow the divine to write your true love story for you. It's your commitment to love itself that brings in the union, but not just the commitment, but the life that springs from it. Your union becomes the foundation for your entire life, and you'll be living every aspect of your life from the frequency of harmonious twin flame union. So all the love, all the abundance, all the good fortune, all the health, all the joy, everything comes pouring into your reality. And please know that your twin flame has been struck by the love arrow that never goes away. That's how you are with them. That's how they are with you. And the process of clearing the blocks to the separation is just loving yourself in all the places that are asking for love, in all the places where you haven't been loved before. That manifests union, and as it does so, you'll realise that you were loved all along. Believe in this. It's like loving yourself unconditionally, loving your twin flame unconditionally, even during the times when you believed that they'd forgotten about you, that they didn't care. None of that is true. You were loved all along. They were aware all along. That's going to become very obvious, and perhaps when you come together you'll exchange notes about your experiences, about your journeys, but even that is not as important as who you have both become on the journeys. It's like in Lord of the Rings. Is it Sam, when he returned to the Shire and came together with his woman? It wasn't what happened on the journey. It was the fact that he had been on the journey and he'd become transformed by it. This is what it's like. The hero's journey. Everybody on this twin flame journey is on their own hero's journey. Everyone is unique, with unique experiences, unique opportunities for growth. But the journey itself has enormous meaning. The destination has meaning, but it has even more meaning because of the amount of meaning that the journey has. So enjoy the journey. You need a happy journey in order to have a happy destination. You're not waiting for your twin flame to show up and slot in. You're creating your best life now that will be easy for your person to walk into. They're never absent, not really. You can take yourself for a day and know that you're always with the divine and with your twin flame in your heart, even if they're not physically there. If you know what it's like to be physically on a date with someone and your heart completely not be there, that's the difference. Trust the love in your heart. Trust the truth, the divine truth within. You will know the divine truth from the way it feels. The divine will speak the truth to you. If it isn't peaceful, it's not from the divine. If it isn't obvious, it's not from the divine. You'll be really refining and honing your intuition and your higher senses so you can pick up on all these little subtleties. And the more you do, the better it gets. Okay, everybody, I'm going to end this message here. I hope that you enjoyed it, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.